Hello, brothers and sisters. So, this video is going to be a little bit wild. I'm going to be telling you about my experience with my allergies and the healer that I went to, and just how completely eye-opening this experience was for me, and how much healing I got from it, and how grateful I am to this person and to my creator. And, just to myself, to allow myself to have this experience. So I went to this healer, and he does telepathic healing and muscle work and all this other stuff. He lets my body tell him the answer. He asks it telepathically, and by my muscle response tells him where the area in my body is needing help. So we did figure out 100% that it was the animals. So they had to be rehomed because I was going into like an anaphylactic state, which it's been really hard. I've been doing a lot of grieving over that, but I'm getting to that point now through work with him yesterday where I'm able to let go of the sadness. So that was great. So much happened. I mean, so much happened. And he's a Mormon, but he doesn't, I don't know. I didn't know enough about people who are Mormon. I mean, we totally disagree on brother dying for his sins. Like, I just went off on that. And he was fine. I said my piece. I'm like, no, murdering someone for you, sacrificing someone for you, that's a devil. That's Satan. My creator requires no sacrifice. He was fine with it. He is a wonderful healer, and he loves creator. He's just finding creator his own way, because we agree on mother, we agree on creator, we agree on everything else but that one part. So if Mormonism led him to be this close to my creator and have the gifts that he has, I'm going to leave that one, on the sideline, because I know his heart loves creator, and I know I was led to him. And he was just so wonderful. So he's both an MD and a naturopath doctor, but he does more naturopath stuff. And he did find out that, my splenic flexure is the problem. And he was spot on, because you got to understand, I don't know what he's asking my body. He's just standing there, and that's it. And he's talking to my body. I know what I know is wrong with my body. I knew it was the allergies. I figured out it was the dogs. I figured out, all of it pretty much already. But he did confirmation. And he did say maybe something with my adrenals, but I'm never tired. I have high energy. So we're going to work through that one. But as far as him helping me let go, because see, I know who I am. I'm not a victim. I'm not upset with my family. They are just who they are. I am who I am. I've let go of so much things in my life. But I did that from the person that I am today, knowing who I am today. But I had a whole nother side of who Emily was, her human life, that needs help, needs help letting go of a lot of physical, sexual, financial abuse. And it's not that I want to carry this suffering around with me. I've let go of the suffering. It's in every cell of my body. It's what makes you sick also. So you can heal something spiritually and mentally and in your heart, but your body really, really will let you know that there's something else left there. And the body needs to be handled in a way so it can let go of it. Because you carry a lot of this in your body. And I'm sure a lot of you know that. Well, since, I walk on faith, and I know until my last breath, I'm here to learn. It's just such a blessing. And he's like $70 a visit. And he sat with us for 4 hours. and did all these techniques and stuff, which William's going to try to learn some of them because I know he's more than capable of doing them with me. I mean, and he's just really good about everything. He's okay with marijuana use. He's okay with all that, which I quit all that, so it doesn't matter. But the fact of the matter is he's very open-minded. We talked about the chakras, everything. He says things a little bit differently, but he's doing what I'm saying. Like he said telepathic, but then he said it in a different way also. So I think he's still like, what am I actually doing, you know? But I knew he was doing telepathic. It was so interesting. I learned so much. There are things that I'm going to be doing now because once you have it done to you, it's very easy if you are open-minded to learn that type of, you know, therapy. So I'd like to be able to do that for people who I'm working with, and he's just really wonderful. And I was like, Mormons get a bad rap. If I was ever going to go into a church, it might be your church. He started laughing because they believe in a mother and a father. And I don't believe all their stuff, I mean, at all. But the fact that I could have a very good conversation with him and he's a Mormon, I could never have had a conversation like that or experienced energy work or telepathic healing. I could have never done that with a Christian person unless they had, you know, an open mind to it. But you can't just talk to Christian people like that. And so it felt really, really good. You know, it like put so much faith back into humanity for me, which I need. We all need it sometimes. Anyhow, much love. Thank you for listening to my videos. If you have any questions, just let me know. Bye.